G'day. Thanks for watching today's episode of Gaz Gadgets. Today we're looking at my top 10 modifications for my 3D printer, the Creality Ender-3. At number 10, we've got this tool holder. It holds the side cutters and the spatula. Don't actually use the spatula much anymore at all, but the side cutters get used every time I'm changing the filament, and it's just a handy place to keep them. I designed this in Fusion 360 and printed it on this printer, and it works really well. It's used, as I say, every time I change the filament, but due to the way I've got the machine dialed in now and the different bed options that I'm using, I don't really need that spatula anymore. At number 9 are my 24 volt LED lights. As you can see there, a webcam just under those lights that come in from the side, and they help light up the print from a webcam point of view. I've also got another webcam at the top there hanging on those lights that look down from the top. And the lights are connected using XT60 connections via the main board. Number 8 is my Home Assistant integration. So Home Assistant is an open source project that I use for home automation, but it has an integration for Octopi, and here I can connect to the printer when it's working, and I can turn the printer on and off here. Here I'm monitoring the temperature, and when that's high enough it displays that it's working. The next option here is to have an automation running that's checking to see that the heat is still drawing power, and when it's not, it turns the printer off automatically. So at the end of a print it turns the printer off. Monitoring the power here, monitoring temperature here, and print progress. And then the next one down is calculating what time the print will finish. This is very accurate, uses again the Octopi add-on. And then it takes snapshots of the webcam as well, so I can see this when I'm out of the house. If I've got a print going, works really well. Number 7 is my touch screen. This is a Big Tree Tech touch screen. It came with the control board that I put in. I'll talk about that later. And I love this touch screen. The printer comes on, got these controls, very easily accessible, no sort of running through menus to try and find things, just a couple of things to turn the heater on, and it works just fantastic. I love it. Number 6 is the extruder knob. You can see here I've upgraded the extruder and added a little cable management thing there too, but it's this knob that is really great. Number 5 is these build plate surfaces from Wham Bam that I use. This is the textured PEI sheet that they have. Works really great. PLA sticks really good on both these surfaces. This is their PEX sheet. You'll see the marks on this are from when I've printed PETG and tried to take it off when the filament was still a bit warm. I don't use it for PETG anymore. It sticks too well to it, and I end up using the original BuildTac surface which came with the machine, which you can see over here. I'm printing PETG here now, and you can see a little bit of stringing there, and we'll talk about the solution to that, which is number 4. That's my Sunlu dryer. I love this. Just put the filament in there and set it going, and dries the filament. You can see this is the same print a little bit later after the filament had heated up and dried out a little bit. Stringing's all gone. It's not the best example of it, but this has really saved a lot of trouble that I was having printing PETG in particular. Number 3 is Octopi. I've got a Raspberry Pi there on the side, and I run Octopi on that, and it's just great. I can send files to the printer from a laptop, monitor it from my phone, and as I said before, it also has this integration with Home Assistant, which is just fantastic, and that's why I've put it at number 3. Number 2 is the 32-bit control board. I put this at number 2 because it was one of the early mods that I did, and it's great because it's got these silent drivers, the TMC 2209 drivers, and it makes the Ender-3 so much quieter. Of course, the new Ender-3s you can buy now with silent drivers as well, so you don't have to do this upgraded board. They come with 32-bit boards as well, but mine was the old board, and it's just great. And number one is the CR Touch. This has just been the best modification that I've done to the Ender-3. No longer have to worry about levelling the bed manually each time and waiting for the bed to heat up before starting a print. So that's it. There's the top 10 modifications I've made to my Ender-3. I've done some other modifications. I upgraded the spool holder at the top, which I don't use because of the dryer. I've put this fan shroud on. I also added the belt tensioners on X and Y. I wouldn't recommend doing that. Made this toolbox for the tools. And I've upgraded the springs as well to the heavier duty springs. They work really well. But apart from that, that's about all I've done. So thanks so much for watching today, and if you've got any questions or you want more information, just leave a comment down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks again for watching.